Your person is overwhelmed with fear and anxiety, consumed by the thought that you may never be able to forgive them. The idea of being rejected by you because of their past misbehavior haunts them day and night, causing their heart to ache with regret. It is a fear that digs deep into their soul, leaving them feeling vulnerable and exposed, terrified of the possibility that the bond you once shared might be broken forever. The idea that their actions, once careless and thoughtless, could lead to losing you is something they struggle to accept. They find it difficult to imagine a future where you are no longer a part of their life, and the mere thought of it breaks their heart in ways they never anticipated. They are genuinely and deeply saddened by the current state of your relationship. The absence of your presence, your energy, and the attention you once freely gave them is something they feel acutely. It's as if a light has dimmed in their life, leaving them in a shadow of the connection you once shared. The way you used to interact, with warmth and openness, is now replaced with a distance that they cannot bridge, and it fills them with sorrow. They yearn for the days when things were simpler, when your conversations flowed effortlessly, and when they could feel your support and love surrounding them like a protective blanket. The fact that you are no longer giving them the attention they once took for granted is a wake-up call that they are struggling to come to terms with. Your person wants you to understand that they are not the same as they were before. They are maturing and evolving, and this transformation is largely because of you. You have been a catalyst for their growth, whether you realize it or not. Through your actions, your words, and even the silence that now lingers between you, they have learned valuable lessons that have reshaped their understanding of themselves and the world around them. You have taught them the importance of respect, patience, and love, not just for others, but for themselves as well. Your influence has been profound, and they are beginning to see the person they are becoming, thanks to the lessons you have imparted, both directly and indirectly. They know that they still have a long way to go, but they want you to see that they are making strides toward becoming someone worthy of the love and commitment you deserve. They are fully aware now that you deserve stability and commitment from them. You have stood by them through the highs and lows of life, offering unwavering support and love even when they didn't always reciprocate it in the way you deserved. This realization fills them with gratitude and also with guilt. They are grateful for your steadfastness, for the way you have been a rock in their life, offering them a safe harbor in the storms they've faced. But at the same time, they feel guilty for not recognizing sooner what they had in you. They understand now that they should have been the one to offer you the same level of stability and commitment that you have always given them. The fact that they failed to do so in the past is something they deeply regret. One of the biggest regrets they carry is not choosing you the way they should have in the past. They realize now that they were blind to the depth of your love and the loyalty you showed them. They never believed that you would ever move on, that you would find the strength to take your power back and focus on yourself. In their mind, they thought you would always be there, always available, always waiting for them. But you have shocked them with your resilience and your ability to reclaim your own energy and invest it back into yourself. This has been a powerful wake-up call for them. Seeing you take back your power has forced them to confront their own shortcomings, and it has made them realize just how much they were taking your love for granted. Your decision to step back, to focus on your own well-being, has been a turning point not just for you, but for them as well. It has made them see your worth in a way they never fully understood before. They are now beginning to comprehend the magnitude of their mistakes, and they are filled with a deep sense of regret. But along with that regret, there is also a newfound determination. They want to change, to grow, to become the person they should have been all along, the person who can offer you the stability, commitment, and love that you deserve. They hope that it's not too late, that somehow, in some way, you might find it in your heart to forgive them, to see the changes they are trying to make, and to give them another chance to prove that they can be the partner you've always deserved. I can't stand the thought of being without you. It's as if your presence has woven itself into the fabric of my life, and the idea of continuing without you feels unbearable. Every time I step outside, I find myself scanning the crowd, hoping to catch a glimpse of your face. The moment I think I see you, my heart skips a beat, and I feel an overwhelming urge to reach out to you immediately, to close the distance that has grown between us. The world around me has become a constant reminder of you, making it impossible to escape thoughts of us, of what we had, and what we could still have. It's strange how even the most mundane things can trigger memories of you. I see your name everywhere, on billboards, in emails, even in random conversations. It feels like the universe is conspiring to keep you in the forefront of my mind, refusing to let me forget. There are times when I come across your date of birth, and it feels like a sign, a small nudge from fate reminding me that you are still out there, still a part of my story. And then there are the songs, the ones we used to share with each other, the ones that spoke to us in ways words couldn't. Whenever one of those songs plays, it's like you're right there with me, and the emotions come rushing back, more potent than ever. I've tried so hard to distract myself, to push thoughts of you to the back of my mind. I've buried myself in work, filling every moment with tasks and deadlines, hoping the busyness would drown out the ache of missing you. I've surrounded myself with people, friends who care for me and try to lift my spirits. Yet, no matter how hard I try, nothing can replace the feeling of missing you. It's a void that no amount of work or socializing can fill. The more I try to run from it, the more it seems to chase me, reminding me that this emptiness inside me is because of you. There's a peculiar comfort in seeing you online. It might sound strange, but even the simple act of seeing your profile picture pop up brings me a sense of satisfaction. It's like a reassurance that you're still there, still within reach, even if we're not speaking. It feels like you're just nearby, just a click away, and that thought gives me solace. I wonder if you feel the same way when you see me online, if there's a part of you that's relieved to know that I'm still around, still connected to you in some way. What I want more than anything is to know more about you. I feel like there's so much about you that I've yet to discover, so many layers to unravel. I want to know your hobbies, the things that bring you joy when no one else is around. I want to know your favorite places, the spots you retreat to when you need peace or inspiration. I want to know your favorite songs, the ones that speak to your soul and make you feel understood. There's so much more to you than what I've seen, and I'm eager to learn every little detail. Knowing these things would make me feel closer to you, more connected, and would help bridge the gap that has formed between us. But then, there are times when you don't talk to me, and it feels like you're trying to move on with your life. You put on a brave face, act like everything is fine, like you're getting over us. Yet, deep down, I sense something else. It's as if your silence is a facade, masking the truth of what you really feel. I can sense so many things about you, things you might not even realize you're revealing. It's in the way you respond, the gaps between our conversations, the things left unsaid. I know how much you want us to be together, even if you try to hide it. There's a part of you that is still holding on, just like I am. Believe me when I say that I'm on my way back to you. I know I've taken my time, and I'm sorry for the pain that's caused you, but you have to trust me. Every step I take is bringing me closer to you, and I'm determined to close this distance once and for all. I've had my doubts, my fears, but they've all led me back to the same conclusion: I need you in my life. I want us to be together again, to rebuild what we had and make it even stronger. All I ask is that you trust me, believe in the love we share, and know that I'm doing everything I can to return to you. Your partner harbors a profound and unwavering love for you, a love that runs deeper than they may have ever expressed. However, they struggle immensely when it comes to putting their emotions into words. Time and time again, they've attempted to reach out to you, to open up about their feelings, but each time they've found themselves hesitating, erasing messages before they could send them. This hesitation isn't due to a lack of feeling but rather a deep fear of inadequacy in expressing what's in their heart. The truth is, your partner finds it incredibly difficult to convey the depth of their emotions in a way that feels right. They worry that their words, no matter how carefully chosen, might fail to capture the sincerity and intensity of what they feel for you. After moments of reflection, particularly after realizing how their past words or actions might have come across as harsh, they're overwhelmed with the fear that if they were to finally open up and share their true feelings, you might not believe them. This fear is rooted in the regret they feel about how they've treated you in the past. Your partner is acutely aware that their behavior towards you has sometimes been less than what you deserve, and this realization fills them with a deep sense of guilt. They believe they've done an injustice to you, and it weighs heavily on their conscience. They know you deserve better than the way they've behaved, and this awareness only adds to the difficulty they face in expressing their love. Your partner desperately wants to be honest with you. They long to tell you the truth about their feelings and the reasons behind their past actions. One of the most significant truths they want to share is why they didn't choose you sooner. This decision wasn't easy for them, and it wasn't because they didn't care about you. On the contrary, their hesitation stemmed from fear of the sacrifices they believed they would have to make to have you in their life. These potential sacrifices loomed large in their mind, creating a barrier between their heart and the decision to fully commit to you. This fear of losing other aspects of their life, of having to let go of certain things they held dear, caused them to step back. They needed time to sort out their feelings, to understand what they were willing to sacrifice and what they couldn't live without. They believed that by stepping back, they could come to you eventually, ready to give you their all without any reservations, without any lingering fear or guilt. It was never about choosing something or someone over you, but rather about ensuring that when they did choose you, they could do so wholeheartedly and without any doubts. Your partner is, at their core, a kind-hearted individual. They don't believe in doing wrong by anyone, least of all by you. But life, and particularly your relationship, became more complicated than they had anticipated. The complications between you both didn't arise from a lack of care or love, but rather from their lack of knowledge and understanding, both about you as a person and about the dynamics of your relationship. They didn't fully grasp the nuances of your emotions or the expectations that came with being in a relationship with you. This lack of understanding led to mistakes, to words and actions that they now deeply regret. As they reflect on the past, they are painfully aware of how their ignorance contributed to the strain between you both. They recognize that they failed to see things from your perspective, to understand your needs and desires in the way that a loving partner should. This realization has been difficult for them, but it has also been a catalyst for growth. They now understand that they need to approach you and your relationship with a greater sense of empathy and awareness. They are committed to learning more about you, to becoming the partner you deserve, one who listens, understands, and supports you fully. In essence, your partner's journey has been one of coming to terms with their own fears and shortcomings. They want nothing more than to make things right between you, to show you the love and respect you deserve. They hope that by being honest about their struggles and the reasons behind their past actions, they can rebuild the trust and connection that may have been damaged. They are ready to move forward with you, to create a future where their love is expressed not just in words, but in actions that leave no doubt about their commitment to you.